game against Solmir. Solmir is pretty good, I think. Name is familiar. I see 2 mummies. We don't have a bench for this game, which is sad. I really did like having a bench. Bench was nice. Black Wolf. Don't feel embarrassed to ask questions for being new. Like, we're all open to new player questions here. But I have, because that question comes up a lot, I have a command, !DACA, which explains it, and there's even a YouTube guide video if you'd like to see more of it. The YouTube guide was made in Blood Bowl 2, not Blood Bowl 3, but the idea is the same. So, this is what we're up against. Solmir has got 2 block mummies, because everyone has 2 block mummies in ladder. They have a Tackle Mighty Bow Pro White Blitzer that is going to be horrible. We're going to be doing a Dakar again, because they also have a Sneaky at Dirty Flyer. They have a Sure Hands Ghoul with block. They have a Wrestle Ghoul. They have another Ghoul. And they have some zombies, but they have no skeletons, so they're doing it all wrong.
Gonna keep on
Doing it all wrong. So this is our team for this game. We've only got the 2 catchers because Zach is MNG. We haven't got the thrower for this game. But we do have a tree with movement 3, and we've got 2 war dancers. I'm just a CCL griefer, baby. So we will see what it looks like. They're the overdog because I'm not able to hit the ready button, so we're waiting for them to do their inducements. Black Wolf, don't listen to Necronome. What Necronome meant to say is that we all hate Necronome. That's what we all hate. Hey, Hellboy. Dr. Hellboy. Were you at Global today, Dr. H? Solmir is running down the clock. And we have 10,000, so we can't spend anything. So we are not choosing if we go offense first here. Our opponent is. Ooh, offense first. So we are probably going to DACA. I did say, like, on the last stream, we managed to not do... I think we managed to do 3 games without any DACAs, and it was really nice. But with no bench, again, we started last game with a bench, which was lovely. But this game, no bench again. And with 3 Mighty Blow, and more important than the Mighty Blow, frankly, is this hanging around. I just don't think it's smart to hang around up here. I think it's smarter to go hide for a bit. Jimmy! We heard that you smashed Blood Bowl Nut earlier. Had a day off and decided to spend it with Mrs. H. Ah, yeah. That sounds like a good way to spend the Saturday as well. Are we doing some 6 and 7 day working weeks? Oh, that sounds tough. Beat Blood Bowl Nut, then lost to Chorfs and Dwarfs. That's not what you want to see playing Wood Elves, is it? Like, those aren't the 2 matchups you've asked for. You won Best Painted? Nice! Congratulations, Jimmy. Oh, that's amazing. I think I've seen your Wood Elves, and they are beautiful, so it's not a surprise to me, but still, well done. Jimmy, do you know who won the Globe Bowl overall? Did Andy win it? Because I heard Andy... we heard from Blood Bowl Nut that Andy diced Hendy. Which doesn't necessarily mean that he won all of the thing, but... 2-1-0. So who did win? Did Glowworm win it? Did Glowworm win his own tournament? That'd be a flex. Stu back. Oh, he's on a roll recently. Oh, I really like Stu. Stu's lovely. Good for Stu. He is like the absolute champ of having sorted out Blood Bowl in the southeast. Has like given us a whole structure for tournaments. We're getting so many more tournaments and stuff going on down here now because Chewbacca is an organising hero. So I'm all for him winning all the things. He deserves them because he's a legend. Okay. Sit up this way, Chewbacca. Andy was one he can never winks. Well, whose fault is that, Collie? Like, that's an unacceptable thing to whine about because that sounds like a problem that Andy could have exactly as Lionel said. That's an Andy inflicted problem. I actually really like roster submission as a tiebreaker. I think that's a good one. Make life easier for your TOs. Right, it's a short kick, which is not what you want to see on a Dakar. So we're going to have to do the pickup first. And I think it's just going to be talk. Good. And then we say, run away, run away, run away. And everyone just runs away. How does what work, Witchcraft Gaming? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. What was my favourite Andy Roster moment was when he came to the tournament in Brighton and he arrived and I was not playing in that tournament but I was streaming it and he arrived and he came to me and he came to me on the morning of the event and said, so what's my roster? And I said, I have no idea. I'm not on your team. It was a pairs tournament, so he had a teammate. I have no idea what your roster is. I don't know what race you're playing, Andy. You never spoke to me about a roster. And in the end, it turned out someone else had done it for him. But the fact that he came to me and asked, and I was like, I don't even know where you've got this idea from. Maybe no one had done it for him, but he just asked enough people until someone just gave in and gave him a roster. No, I think he knew who his teammate was. I think he knew his teammate was because his teammate was Dimmy, I think, for that one. But I don't know why he thought that I'd done the roster. Should have handed him a fling roster, yeah. I'm really surprised you're playing ogres. If only gnomes were out back then, would have been an easy choice. Was it a fun tournament, Jimmy? I would have loved to go just because it's Glow, and like Glow is one of my favourite people I've met playing Blood Bowl, so if he's there, it must be good. Wait, they left their fouler off. All like that chat about not wanting to get a foul on the Dakar, and it's taken me until turn 3 to realise that's not even on the pitch. We're definitely Dakar committed at this point, and I think it would still be right because look at all that mighty bow, but that is quite funny. We would have been running up the hill tree space to get the team. Really relaxed, nice. That sounds like what I would expect and want Global's tournament to be like. Because that's just him, isn't it? Like, he's such a like laid back, lovely man that you'd want the tournament to reflect him and be like that. That's one of the only reasons I would run, to run up the hill and get Andy a halfling roster. Every Blood Bowl player in the country now backing a treeless, starless fling roster just in case Andy needs to borrow it. Who's doing his roster for Bang Average Chicken Bowl? There's an opportunity there for someone. Someone's going to be making a roster for Bang Average Chicken Bowl. Who wants it? This is a really weird DACA. This is becoming a really weird DACA. Because Solmir has come forward. Like, some coaches just don't come forward. Solmir has come forward. But they've come forward in, like, an unusual spacing and, like, not at full speed. I guess maybe it is full speed for the mummies. And maybe that's why it's going this way. 16 Nobblers. Just always have 16 Nobblers. When are we going to see you at a tournament again, Necronome? Haven't seen you in ages. Alright, so I do normally start to think about getting my... getting things going on turn 4. I'm wondering whether to sit one more and draw them forward one more. Like, next turn they can hit the tree. Maybe that's okay. I'm going to regret this, but I'm sitting one more turn. I want to see what Solmir does. I want Solmir to show his hand. There could be regrets here, because there was some options that turn, but... Well, you'll have gnomes soon, Necronome, and then you can bring gnomes to tournaments, which feels like it's your destiny. I feel like all of us are waiting to see Necronome at a tournament with gnomes.
Did you know that the new Cabal HD globes have been...
Chicken Boy is the worst time of year for you. It's funny, isn't it? Like, everyone has different times of year when they're busy. Like, I've heard people saying, oh, summer's not the best time for a tournament because you get families away on holidays and stuff, and that makes sense. For me, it's a really good time. So I feel like I've talked about this loads on the stream, but since someone was in earlier asking about the DACA and what it is, like, this is, again, why I like to put the tree in this weird offset position on the DACA. Is it creates really odd decision points for our opponent. Like, how do you bring forward? You can't do what you'd like to do and make nice lines across the pitch because this is in the way. So I like the deep tree on the DACA. And this is go turn, so we're going to bring it up to here now. So that piece will get a dodge off at 8 out of 9 times, but you still got to roll it, 3+. That piece is going to have a harder time dodging away. And then we're going to try to make some space up here because they have left this sideline open for now. Ball needs to move before we do the blitz because the ball is not safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This definitely will be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we're going to bring it up here, who's sitting in front of it? I mean, we've got players who can sit in front of it, so that's not really a worry. I think we can go to here fine. We can push that up to there. Put this in before we do the blitz. And let's pop you into that space as well to make the rowdy dodge in play harder. That seals that corner a bit.
Players arrive to assist their teammates.
Good. Lovely. Could have been more aggressive there, but I think this is okay. The ghouls, unfortunately, have really good recovery speed, but there are a bunch of players here that don't have good recovery speed, like that zombie, that zombie, that zombie, this mummy. They're all going to be a tough spot. This has to do a 4+ dodge, so especially with that breaking armor, I think we're going to create a nice number situation for ourselves on this side. The one problem here is that we have left this mummy free, and that was a choice, because like we could have stuck the tree on that mummy and just said, okay, well that will knock down the tree, but I think I like it this way better. We'll see if I was right or not. We will see. Yeah, it's the one like thing I think Necronome with like Blood Bowl at the moment in general. Like I don't find Star Bowl that interesting, so I'm definitely like looking for the rules that don't require lots of stars. So I'm with you on that. I like your idea of bringing the actual gnome star player, Rodney, because he's fun at least. So they've based this up like they're going to hit it, but this is only a 1 dice right now, and that's got to stand firm. So either you're risking a 1 dice of that block there, or you have to bring another player in, which is going to be some rushes here. Or can this one get there? Oh, it's rushes. There you go. So they put the rush in to try and get that player there. And now they've got 2 dice with the zombie. But you've committed 4 players to doing this, and it still gets not a knockdown. That's amazing. We will obviously stand firm. So you still, after all that, have to try to dodge the ghoul. This tree is doing incredible work here in the middle of the pitch. That's just absolutely the dream of what you want your tree to do. Some people recently have been saying to me they don't think the tree is worth it on a Wood Elf team. This is the tree when it's doing good stuff. It's not always as good as this, but when it is good, it's amazing. Sadly, is that the first blitz they've done? No, they blitz last 10. But yeah, the first knockdown they've done, sadly, is a casualty right away. So we are down to 10 players. We can do a rush to tag us here. I'm guessing they're going to want to... Okay, so that's going to the middle for your safety, and I guess they're going to want to put something in front of us here, although it's not going to be much of a screen, so we should be able to punch through it regardless. Oh, they're not even dodging that. They're just going to try and hit the tree again. That's amazing. We'll keep standing firm. Good job, Shepherd. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like this is what, like the situation you're hoping to get to on a Dakar is this, because now we're going to bring this ball forward. Let me do it first and I'll show the situation. And so we've got 6 players up here playing against like 3 players up here. Obviously, like They're going to try to free something up off this next turn, but for now, that's what we're looking at. I think what we're going to do here is... Any problem with this? I don't like the push direction. Dodge and hit it from there. Hit the ghoul, because ghouls don't regen. So now we'd have strength 6. I think we're still dodging you off. I think something else with that. So yeah, now we're still going to bring this in somewhere. I'd really like to hit the ghoul, but it's only 2 dice and that has got blodge, so I think I'd rather just hit something that's more likely to fall over for now. We've rooted, but that's fine. Oh, do not hit that. Because yeah, that wouldn't have been a knockdown on the ghoul, so I'd rather just hit something that's going to fall over. Yeah, so Black Wolver, it's not... I've had that question, that specific thing as well, because I haven't played 40k, but like I've heard that before from people about the Daka being something completely different. It's actually just named after a Blood Bowl coach who uses it a lot on Fumble. In fact, I think there's some people who really object to it being named after that person, but that's the only reason we call it a Daka is because of someone called Matt Daka, who I've never even played against, but I just picked up the name from other people using it. I've been thinking about doing an anti-meta tournament where you get rewarded for taking lower tier teams. What would that look like, Lionhouse? Rick! How are you, Rick? How was Fumble this evening? Hi now, Zach. How was Fumble? Shout out Rick Reckless. They've knocked over our tree. That's rude. See, this is the sort of situation where I think they probably should have put this school on, even though they're on defense, just because, like, why wouldn't you want to have your chance to foul the tree if the rest of the drive isn't going great? Fine, thanks. Tomb Kings win and managed to Chaos were nice. How's the chaos going? Weren't your chaos off to a crazy good start last time I heard? I have memory of you saying the chaos had 4 wins or something. So they're coming after our dirty player. Knock them down, but don't break armor. That's nice. So for Blood... Oh, I see. So like encourage people to take certain players, Lionhouse? That's a fun idea. I'd love to see like what that actually meant. Like I'd love to see someone actually like show me in practical terms what that would look like, because I can get an idea from what you've said, but like a complete tournament would be interesting. Tries to dodge that goal and fails. Okay, so ball we're going to want somewhere like that. You could come around here, you could blitz that and then go around. Oh, you're not the ball. The ball's here. Well, that's not ideal, because now you're not actually where I want you to be. Whoops. But at least the ball can still get around you. That was good. Well done, tree. Okay, we think we have to just take the push there. Much as I would like to reroll and murder that one, I think that would be not worth. Really need you wider because this should have been one square over that way, but because we stuffed up there, it's not. So now we need to probably roll some rushes after this. Oh, you should just... Are you just getting up? You get punched by the mummy? I think you still do. Good. Good. That was all important. So now you'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you're not doing that without a hard dodge now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you could do it cutting that corner. You could do it just going through, but I think we'll stop there with this one and do some stuff with this one to try to make it harder. Okay, so now even if you're coming through there, that's in the way. If you're coming through there, it's harder. So all of that makes it harder, which we like. At that point, are we doing dodges with you, or are we just going to give you some buddies and punch? Because I know you're just going to want to knock down this water dancer and kill it, so let's not encourage that to happen. Alright. They may well just decide to try to murder that water dancer. I think in their shoes, I would think about it. Graf, thank you so much for the Prime sub. You're on this team, Graf, I think. I can't remember if you're MNG'd. No, you're here. You're up here. That's a fun idea, Lioness. I think like if you like work that out, that could be a really fun type of tournament. So yeah, minus 10 points for Dwarf Roller, what's it, but minus 20 for Death Roller. Like, I like that. That's like really different to anything I've heard before. It's a fun, different idea. Cheeky Jimmy subscribing with Prime. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, Cheeky Jimmy. Golden Kappa train incoming. You have a limited time to earn exclusive Golden Kappa emote for 24 hours. We have a Golden Kappa train? I don't really know what that is. I think it's like a hype train. But apparently we have a Golden Kappa train. Hey, Tom the Owl, how are you? And Watton, good evening, Watton. It's not Fumble, I'm sorry. Oh my god. 2 cheers, one from Shepherd and one from Chippy Jimmy. 100 bits from Shepherd, keeping Ferret in his place off the leaderboard. And Cheeky Jimmy apparently was not motivated by keeping Ferret off the leaderboard, but we appreciate that outcome. Still, have I not ended my turn? Oh my god, it's on me doing Sandfirm. I didn't even realise. Sorry, opponent. I have no idea how long that was ticking. Whoops. Sorry, Solmir, if you ever see this. I was so busy. Thank you so much for the cheers, guys. Oh my god. And Lionhouse is gifting a tier 1 sub to Mr. Blitzkrieg as well. And Ben Sovniak with a cheer as well. Oh my goodness. Hype. Golden Kappa hype. I feel like the bot has broken. Oh no, there it is. Okay. These are spirit fingers. Ben Somniac, thank you. That's really kind. Thank you, all of you. And Lionhouse, thank you so much for the gifts up to Mr. Blitzkrieg. Mr. Blitzkrieg, if you're here, it's a lovely thing of Lionhouse to do. Do say thank you. But welcome to the Weirdos. Oh my god, we actually have got a proper Golden Kappa train going. Cthulhu, thank you for the Prime sub. Rick Reckless, thank you for the 48-bit cheers. You have, between you, fully pushed Starter Ferret off the leaderboard, which I'm certain everyone is very pleased about. Thank you, Rick. That's really kind. Thank you, everyone. Golden Kappa time. So do you all get like a Golden Kappa emote? Is that what I understood from that? Star Ferret isn't. Thank you, everyone. That was really kind. And now we need to Oh, we could just hit that. Okay, so we didn't knock it over, but we can have another go. Please die. Didn't die. Wotton with a cheer. I can't count how many that is, but thank you, Wotton, for the cheer. Oh my god. All right, everyone. I'm trying to play Bud Bowl here. Thank you. I definitely am only teasing, and I say that. That's really very lovely and appreciated. I can't get an assist on that. I'm not risking a tree action, so we're just scoring. No Blood Bowl, only train. No Blood Bowl, only train. Another successful Dakar. Woo. These are spirit fingers. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Wotton, for a number of bits I can't actually count right now because it's all in ones showing up to me. G City, thank you for the more elf bullshit cheer, 100 bits. Black Wolf, thank you for 100 bit cheer for the Dakar. And Wotton, 25 bit cheer. Give us dice the colour of poop. I don't know. Do you get dice colour of poop for 25 bits? Well, I don't know. What does Andy charge? What does Andy charge for the poo dice? Andy charges channel points, doesn't he? Right. Could do a 110, I guess. So let's, just in case, spread out our line and put everyone else back here. To be honest, like, I never even change the colour of my dice, even though I've unlocked loads of dice. I just use the dice that are the basic ones.
These are not spirit fingers.
32 more bits from Cheeky Jimmy. Thank you, Cheeky Jimmy, for 32 more bits. Trying to get that golden kappa train to level 2. I don't think we're going to make it to, or is that, are we on level 2 trying to get to level 3, or are we on trying to get to level 2? I don't know. I never even understand the hype train, let alone the golden kappa train. I find them very confusing. Been streaming for what, like 3 years? I'm not sure how that works. If
these are not spirit fingers. These.
Black Wolf, thank you. That's really kind. People are being very generous, and it's all really lovely and appreciated. Nobody should feel like they're obliged to cheer at all, but it is lovely of you.
Teams and dice the colour of poop. Free doom.
No, we have a wasted blitz. Oh well. A kind sir, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. And G City gifting a sub as well. We've gone to a level 3 golden, what should we call it, I think? Hype train. Oh my god. Alright, seriously now. I don't know what's happening, but it's really, really lovely. You guys. This is really, really generous. G City, thank you so much for the gift sub to Paprende. Olet Johnny with the massive 5 gift subs. That's so generous. Welcome to the Weirdos. Paprendi from G City's gift sub, and also from Olet Johnny's gift subs to the Lolodix, to Mathamus, to Falcon Merc, to Purple Ronnie, and to Ozioni. Welcome all to the Weirdos. Enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes. It's really, really kind of you all. Oh my god, and then Lolo has jumped right in with a gift sub to Dump and Change, apparently. I don't even know what's happened to the train. The train's like disappeared off my screen. It's like we've broken it. I think we broke the train. Is the train visible for you? Like, all I've got is like some bouncing emotes. I think I might need to refresh.
Are not spirit fingers.
And the sneaky git does a foul, and that's fine. Okay, nothing died. Right, I'm going to refresh so I can actually see the train, because I can't even see it right now. I feel like the bot is thoroughly broken. We've shattered our all-time record, apparently. Oh my god, yeah, it's finally sorted itself out. Level 4 Golden Kappa Train. You're all incredible. I don't know what a Golden Kappa Train is. I got to be honest, you saying Golden Kappa Train, like something about it makes me uncomfortable. Like it sounds like something bad, but I think it's not bad. I think it's giving everyone a special Golden Kappa emote if they were part of the train. So enjoy your Golden Kappa emotes, as well as to all the new subs, your special misspelled tree emotes, including, as a kind sir has just shown off, Jordell face, including but not limited to. Golden Kappa for you're only getting it for 24 hours or 48 hours. That seems a bit stingy. So we have a full. No, we don't have full. We have 10 because we didn't have a bench this game, unfortunately. We have 10 players, which could be worse. And their KO didn't come back, so they are on 11 but missing one ghoul. So overall, I think we call that like a moderate success. We're definitely very happy with scoring on turn 8, no score back, and getting to defend now with 10 players. Pretty good. I mean, we probably won't have 10 players for long. The line of scrimmage is probably going to go bad because they have 3 Mighty Blow and they can foul as well, but I feel like we've given ourselves a chance. I'm not going to say a good chance, but a chance of having enough here to make the stop and try to win this game.
These are not spirit fingers.
Collie, 1 bit, cheer your contribution to the train. Thank you, Collie.
These
Lola,
fingers.
I want to give you a hug. I want to give you guys hugs just all the time at the moment. I'm going to miss you guys so much. I'm like, I shouldn't say it. It's going to make you feel worse. Lola is my lovely neighbour and absolutely incredible commission painter. Thank you for your cheer as well, Star Ferret. I'm sorry I didn't mean to miss you. Thank you, everyone. Lola is an incredible commission painter who sadly is about to move back to Italy, but we'll still be doing commission painting from Italy, so do still consider Lola for your commission painting needs, although probably he doesn't want more commissions right now because he's got enough on his plate. Going to prison for trying to kidnap Runbaz. I'm not going to miss. I would miss all of you if I went to prison for trying to kidnap Runbad. But you have me all wrong. I have no plans to kidnap Runbad. I do have low-key plans to kidnap Runbad's cat because I'm a little bit mad at Runbad because he never feeds his cat.
What the fans take away, they often
Thank you so much, everyone, for the level 4 golden, level 3. I'm very confused by the levels, but the golden Kappa hype train was amazing. You're all awesome. Thank you. We've shattered our all-time record apparently for, I think that's like a hype train, and I get to do that apparently. Oh, look at the golden Kappa, and we get some rainbow wings as well. Those are cool. That was insane. You guys are ridiculous and lovely, and thank you. And do enjoy your golden Kappas. Wave them around everywhere you can while you have them. Tell everyone you got them here. Tell everyone how great it is here. Line of scrimmage going okay so far. So it was a pretty not great kickoff result because it was a touchback, so they got to give the ball straight to their goal, which obviously like one of the big pressure points when you're playing against Wood Elves on offense is like, oh god, are the Wood Elves going to be able to like make life hard before we pick the ball up, or if we can't get into a good cage. So we don't like that they got to pick the ball up for free, but the fact that they've managed not to murder anything on the line of scrimmage is pretty great. So we're still on 10 players. We've got a shot here. We've got a shot. They may. Oh, I spoke too soon on 10 players, haven't I? Because they're going to foul. I don't know why I didn't remember for a second there that they got sneaky hits. They probably will be on 9 players, but. Oh, nicely done, Dementor. Well done. More woody players. Doubting the Apo a little bit. The problem with the Apo is, like, you don't need it until you need it. You know what I mean? Like, I think going with 2 rerolls is insane, but as I've said all along, you clearly roll better dice than I do, because I rolled 3 double skulls in 4 turns on a Daka and failed my pickup at the last tournament. So I need 3 rerolls. But the Apothecary is one of those things where, yeah, it can seem like not that important in some games, but then some games it will be. It's a tough one. But maybe that's just like whatever decision you make, you're compromising something, so maybe it's the right one to make. Okay, so they did indeed get something with a dirty player, unfortunately. I think we might go full rowdy here. Because I think if we try to play this slow, we lose. Well, we don't lose, we draw. But if we're going to draw anyway, why not take the turn when we can go for the ball? And they have given us a play on the ball here. I'm not saying it's an easy play on the ball, but they have given us a play on the ball here. 3+2+ to get... Alright, 3-2-2.
I choose violence.
That is tackle there, which makes it a bit annoying. We could also leap here on a 3+3+ that way. Can that get round here? No, not really. Can that get round here? It's still doing the 3, so I think it's... I think there's just no way to do this that isn't rolling the aggressive dice first, so I think we just got to do it. Okay. Want to be there, don't we? So we'll do the rush as well, or dodge through tackle. It's the same either way. Okay. So this way it would be 3+ with dodge, 2+ without dodge, 2+ on the rush. I guess you'd probably dodge through there again. So that's 3 with dodge, and then 2 2+s without. Or this way we go 3+ without, 3+ with. Yeah, it's better to do it that way. This is the right way to do it. Or we could do it that way, but then we're still adding the extra 2+, so it's the same either way, I think. And we snake. Well, I think that was worth doing. Probably now we can't win the game, because now they're going to get a really big steamroll on us. But I think we had to go for that, because that was a chance to get 2 dice with Mighty Bow on the ball carrier and completely mess up their drive. Now they're going to foul this out for sure, and I think now, to be honest with you, I think unfortunately now we stop playing this defense. Save the 1 reroll, see if they want to go for the win. It's not fun, but I think it's so unlikely now that we'd be able to make a successful defense that we're better off trying to keep what we have left safe and see if either the 1 turn or something else happens. Yeah, see, where I disagree with Dementor is that I would take both, because I would take a leader thrower, but I understand why Dementor doesn't like the leader thrower, and I don't like the thrower, so I understand Dementor's logic. I would say take 3 rerolls and the Apo using a leader. I still think that's better, but I also think that everyone should play to their own style, and different people like different rosters better. But yeah, I like the Apo for exactly what Dementor just said. Like, it's for an aggressive. You use it aggressively. Obviously, if you get something disastrous happens and you lose a war dancer early on, you're probably going to use it, even if it is a seriously hurt. But in general, you're using it aggressively on a badly hurt or a KO. If you've taken it. The weird thing with not taking the Apo is it makes some matchups that shouldn't be bad matchups into bad matchups. Like, I've had, you're fighting that all day. Of course you are. Kind of hope it just gets... Oh, a stun's good if that gets sent off. I was going to say, I kind of just hope it gets KO'd, gets off. Okay, so that's gone. That's nice. But yeah, for instance, at like Chaos Cup in America, I had an opponent who had taken Chaos with like no block, but just took like 4 Mighty Blow. And that sort of roster, even though it's not a good roster in my opinion, can just wreck Wood Elves, and in that case did wreck Wood Elves because Mighty Blow is a lot. So, having said I'm going to bail out, that has made things a bit more interesting. Opponent has committed both mummies onto the tree over here. I mean, we could go for a 1 dice hit on the ball here, but I think that's too rowdy. I think we just want to try to keep the team split and see what we can do with that. So I think what we're going to do here is... Is this a GFI? No. Okay, so we're going to bring you in. I'm going to wrestle hit you. Please fall over. That is not falling over, but we're going to live with it. So what we're doing here now is... What I'd like to do is get aggressive. Should have followed. Didn't realise that was out of movement. That's stupid. Good. Okay, let's get that sidestep and tackle on the ball. I think we've gone back to let's be aggressive. We've gone full circle very quickly. Because these players here, right now you've got 1 player sent off. You've got 2 players here that are irrelevant. Well, I guess they're not irrelevant because one of them will come in here and help the mummies, but these mummies aren't going to be active over here this turn. So this is a full pressure turn. Let's see if I can get up. Nice. Maybe that stays there. Bring that in there. No, it's probably stuff out here. Oh, Teod. Oh, I'm sorry, Rick. I feel like I want to be able to give it to you. It feels wrong that you haven't got it. It feels like you should have got it. Boo to the Golden Kappa train not giving Rick Reckless the Golden Kappa. It didn't mention a minimum. This is going to break armor. It did the little glitch. This is going to be a removal on the tree, I think. Yep. Boo. At least just a KO. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry for that. We've definitely created a bit of pressure here. It's not unsolvable for them. And the likelihood is we're going to be down a lot of players soon. But we've at least given them something to deal with this sidestep and tackle on the ball. This zombie hasn't got easy outs. And so where does the ball go? And this ball dancer here, unless it gets fouled again, is about to get up again. I think we had to go in once they got sent off for that. So I've been assuming that this wrestle piece is going to hit this one. And then I guess the ball just goes backwards. You probably can bring the ball backwards because you've got time, haven't you? Like it's only 10-11. I think you probably should bring the ball backwards. Hit that with wrestle. And obviously for me, hopefully don't knock down. But if you're them, hope you're not going to knock down. So you don't have to dodge a tackle. I don't like this. Okay. So you've hit me without wrestle or tackle, and I'm just going to go here. So now you have to dodge off tackle and also into a not good direction. Don't like that decision from my opponent. Again, when I say that, I mean I like it for me, but I don't get it from their standpoint. Let's see. Dodges anyway. Ugh, that's annoying. I was hoping that would at least get the reroll out once they decided to do that. Still, we have some options here. Have some options for sure. Quite like them doing that as well, actually. Like a foghorn with boobies. Right, so right away we can push something onto the ball. Oh, oh my god, you idiot tree. I was going to give myself that option to sack it. Oh well, we'll still push it in. That was an option to sack the ball there, which I now don't have because I stood that up. Well, we have option 2, which is the ward answer, which is a better sacking option. But harder to get there. Just come in here and then hit. Do it this way so it's not a tackle. I think we don't use the leap because we've only got one reroll. I think we use the dodge. Let's dodge you first. So 4 plus dodge in here, 75%. 2 dice on the ball. Makes it. Oh! Is this worth the last reroll? It's 2 dice on the ball with Mighty Blow. Tackle. But it is the last reroll. Turning me on 11. I don't like it, but I think for the ball carrier, I think it's worth it. That is gone.
I choose violence.
That is not a good scatter. That is a very not good scatter. Oh well. It's the scatter we got. Fine. Alright. Well. There's lots that I don't like about this situation, but I'm sure our opponent likes it less because the ball is on the floor. And they are down 3 ghouls. There's only 1 ghoul left, which is the wrestle one. So that's not nothing, is it? We have definitely created some issues for them. And the ghoul that can pick the ball up is still a little way behind the play and has players to run around, so it can't get there quickly. That said, all these armor breaks are obviously not great. Still think the draw is the most likely here, but we're fighting. We're making it hard where we can. Okay, no knockdown there is good. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's either a rush or a dodge. Either way, you're going to move that, but it's still a rush. Oh, no block on this one. Has to be a reroll. Rerolls into a push, but you just get to punch it with the other mummy, so that's fine for them. So it's going to scatter the ball, though. Unless you get both down. Actually, no, it's not. You can punch them there. Talking rubbish. It's not scratching that ball unless they choose to. It's another armor break, but at least not a removal. We have got 3 Sundelves on the pitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, you move that one, and then you either rush or you dodge. Stun there is actually pretty good for them because it means we can't just get that up and hit it. Rushes and makes the pickup. Boo. Okay. Well, if we can one dice this, what would we get? Something. I'm not certain if it's better than just doing that, but then the problem with that is no one's cancelling that anymore. Oh, there's a way in this way. Sort of. We try to hit this first. Not what we were hoping for, but fine. Decisions. Maybe we shouldn't go in this turn. Maybe that's... Maybe it's harder than it's worth. And we can do lots of things. I think maybe this isn't the turn anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm gonna come after this white. Probably regret it. Boo. Well, yeah, maybe we should have gone in that turn. I don't know. It was a tough one. All the stuns and not having a reroll anymore. Still. We have 2 war answers. They're carrying the ball on a wrestle piece. There may yet be chances. There may yet be chances. I think we're no longer scared about losing. I think that it's unlikely they'll push for a win, and even if they did, we'd probably like it. So we can play aggressively. We can throw any caution that we had to the wind, and at some point we'll just roll those no reroll dice and see if we get what we want. Hey, Jelly friend. We're winning, but draw is most likely in this game now, I think. I think if I was betting, draw would be my bet. 3 dice on the catcher. Makes sense. Ooh, stage double skull by doing the 3rd dice. Didn't remove it again. Lots of stuns. Not too many removals. How are we doing on numbers? So we're down 3, which puts us on 9. I just don't know how big of a bench they had, because they're also down 3. But they had some sort of bench for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did they not have a bench? No, they definitely had a bench, because in the first half the sneaky get wasn't on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because they were on 9, we're on 8, because I can't subtract 3 from 11. That's why. We did give them this space. I committed probably too hard to this side. I think maybe we just blitz here so we can run everyone. What's that with blitz here? Maybe just dodging. Don't love leaving this here. I would have liked to move both war dancers closer. But this frees up more players. Good murdering collie. Oops. And bring you in here.
I choose violence.
And good armor breaking by Saddest Jackdaw as well. You there, should have done that first. No, failed the last one. Didn't break armor though, so that's good. Just trying to create some pressure on this. Because again, movement 4, movement 3, movement 3. I mean, they've got reroll still, but it's not totally straightforward to get as much support over here as they'd like. Yeah, we got the we completed the blood fast, so we've got antlers on the elves now. The models are fun. I mean, you know, whether or not it's the most important thing in the game, I don't know. But like they, well, I mean, I do know it's not. But they have got these fun customizables now, and we got all the blood pass ones for the war dancers, and we bought some for the catches that are fun too. Bought a fun face for the tree as well. So. They're going to camp out here, which makes sense. They're going to give us a shot on the ball. Mummy can't get that close. Is this not in range? Just come around the front? I feel like it might be. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably just that dodge. It's another 4+, because if not, it's 1. So we can do 3+, 3+, and a rush, but we haven't got a reroll, so I'm pretty sure we're just going to be doing the 4+ in again. Though we need to get someone there to cancel it for us, and that's, oh, because that's the way it's a rush. Boo. Alright, well, let's do other things first then. Let's bring... You're then more in the way, so you've got to go there. Okay, not a 1. So now we can try for this. We don't move those 2 yet, because if this were to go right, with those 2 players can respond. No, we didn't make our 4+ dodge. Dang it. I mean, that's 75% for a 1 dice on the ball, and the ball carrier has got wrestle, we've got tackle. It's a pretty decent shot there. Pretty decent shot at the ball. It's a tough decision with these ones, because, like, yeah, if we knew we were going to fail that, then we would move them first. But obviously, like, as long as there's a chance that we might actually sack that, then you want to have someone free to try to recover the ball. So we had like a range of options depending on where it went. Like if we got thrown up here, we'd have this. If we had thrown down here, we'd have this one. I think it was right not to activate them. Yeah, with no reroll, like it's a pretty decent shot, right? Like that's definitely like a shot we're happy to take in a game that we're winning. I expect it'll be harder this turn, but there'll be some sort of dice in the ball this turn again. Yeah, you pro one of those. Gets the power with the pro. Gets an armor break. Playing someone with a pro tree and it just saved it from rooting on retreat. I think pro trees might be better than block trees. I haven't tested this, so it's just saying that I think they might be, but I think they really might be. It's definitely like, yeah, that's theory rather than like something I feel confident on, but it does seem really strong, the pro on a tree. Because taking root is like such a like final thing. Like when it happens, it's like, yeah, that's done. Having the option to not is pretty exciting. Look like they're going to leave this open at the front. Which we have a couple of... Oh, they're going to do that way, okay. Oh no, that says dead, so we have very important Apo coming up. Collie, don't be dead. Collie, do not be dead. Do not be dead. She's fine. She's not even hurt. She was just faking it. She's not hurt. Oh, it wasn't Collie, it was Satis Jackdaw. Still meant it. Okay, so this is going to be a double rush for the 1 dice. And we can either do it as a leap or we can do it as a dodge, but since we don't have any rerolls, I'm pretty sure that the dodge is better. 75% instead of 66%. Got it? So the ball's going down. And that is an interesting spot for it to land. I don't know whether to try to pick this up or just to put bases on it. I think maybe it's just bases. Because where are we even going to go with it if we get it? Whereas, like, that goes there. You stand up so this player isn't free. Maybe that's just already doing what it can do. Alright, let's see. Let's see. It wasn't even you, Collie. I'm sorry I got mixed up. It was actually Satis Jackdaw. We're making them roll some dice. They've got 2 rerolls, so they're still probably going to get this, but we're making them roll something. I don't think it was right to try and pick up the ball there. I think this is the better odds, but I could be wrong. Because now they've got to do one of 2 things. Either they've got to do a 4+ pickup, or they've got to try to scatter this ball. And scattering the ball comes with pretty big risks. 4+ pickup, obviously, like, nobody's favourite. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In fact, that can't score if it does that. So actually, you've got to dodge and do that. This can't pick up and score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So maybe scattering's their best choice. Very interesting. Actually is low-key better than I thought. I thought that was in range still and I was wrong. So that's not going to be the scoring piece, which means this pretty much has to be the scoring piece. So now we've got at least a dodge on the table as well. Or we pick up, well, we could always just score on a mummy, couldn't we? We could always just pick up on a 5+. It's always a possibility. So we're just going for the 3+ dodge, 4+ pickup, 3+ dodge, double rush, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 rush. So 3+ dodge, 4+ pickup, 3+ dodge, 2+ GFI. I mean, it definitely can work, but it's certainly some dice they've got to roll. Makes a dodge, doesn't make the pickup, reroll, makes the pickup. Damn, that was the hard dice. Doesn't make the dodge. Reroll, they've got a second team reroll. Yeah. So now it's a 2+. Having 2 rerolls helped them out. Yeah, oh well. We made it tough. We made it tough. I don't know what the odds are on that with 2 rerolls and a pro. Oh, Hendy, tell us about the dicing. Tell us what that meanie Andy did. And hey, Tarek, if I didn't say that already. What did mean Andy do? I want to hear about it. Okay, so we have got 9 players. We have got a sidestepper. The 1 turn is possible, but definitely not easy. With no rerolls and no thrower. I think we're best off going for the 1 dice on that rather than trying to push the mummies around. I suppose we do have Dauntless. Punch you on a 1 dice. Has to be a push. Push you up to there. And we have a second hit from here. The 3rd hit should take care of itself. 56.6%. There you go. I feel like we made the right choice. We made it hard if we could. Okay, touchback increases our chances at least a little bit. But this is the hard bit, right? Like, there's no reroll for this, so we just need to roll a push on a 1 dice as well as doing a 3+ dodge, 2+ dodge. Oh, hello. So you're saying there's a chance? Stay there. Saying there's a chance. Alright, now I need to actually think about this. So we hit you here, you could go up to here, and then you'd be here. So yeah, we might as well just do that. Fill that square. Don't think we can make this a 3 dice. Still only be 3 assists. Oh, the dice are teasing me now. They're making me think it might happen. Again, I don't think we can make it a 3 dice because that's there. Well, we're in range. Let's go. No reroll 1 turn. That's called getting lucky. Because that 1 dice, odds are against it.
All the knockout players are back on the field.
Mm.
Don't touch. That's it.
But you know, you take your chance. You see the chance, you take your chance. And we've taken the Wood Elves to Grandmaster. Do you know what? I will admit that I have been with others, including Andy, on being pessimistic on Wood Elves and Ladder. But we've taken Wood Elves Grandmaster without losing a game, so they can't be too bad. They can't be too bad. Like, we've got an 8-5-0 record on them, and we're in Grandmaster. I think possibly the death of Wood Elves on Ladder, perhaps I am guilty, along with others, of overstating. Let's see. I'm reading back on Hindy's chat. Didn't even need his rerolls, then moaned on the rare occasion I'd break armor. He also spent the whole game moaning about how he could got a Kaz. He hadn't got a Kaz in his first 2 games missing. Boo. All in all, a great deal went 1-1. Yeah, what was Shamba doing there? Dementor mentioned Shamba earlier. What was Shamba doing at Global? Was just on holiday in the UK. I think that probably does make us second place Woodies. And it's actually creating a dilemma for me about whether we should keep on playing them right now or whether we park them for a bit. Like, that won't be high enough to qualify them at the end of the season. But I sort of, because of how SR works, I'm not sure it's actually worth playing teams that much, unless you're going for number 1 overall, which I think is probably a hiding to nothing to try to get that number 1 overall spot. That is an insane Dark Elf record. Wow. I'm just not sure you're going to get enough matches against high SR teams. And so if you're playing and you're playing lower SR teams, you're kind of like your chances of improving your SR aren't that good, are they? So I wonder if it's like almost worth just leaving them until later in the season now when there's more high SR teams that you have a chance to play against. But I'm not sure about that. That's just me speaking out loud. Like, I just feel like maybe it's better for now to just keep starting new teams and have more teams available. Like, we've already got the Orc team in 24. But the thing is, like, really, I don't think I'm going to want to try and qualify those. Whereas Wood Elves, I might. And if I were to qualify Wood Elves, I probably still want more development than this. That has got Jackdaw really close to rolling for a stat. Do you know what? I'm quite happy with this. Like, I think that's a pretty solid in a ladder which a lot of us, including myself, have believed Wood Elves are cursed in. I'm pleased that we've sort of... I think I really just needed to take a step back and, like, think hard about what I needed in this ladder. I think the first run I did was just too, like, unplanned. And I think that I think there were a lot of people saying you have to random. And I think you have to do some randoms. But I also think you, even with the TV cap, have to choose some skills just because you need them. Like, you need those skills. I think the Mighty Bow Tackle is one of those things you just have to do, even though it's really expensive. Horribly painfully expensive. I think you just need that in this ladder. And I think taking 1 Wrestle Wood Elf, which people were telling me off for when at the time was saying you should random it. I think it's so important to have a Wrestle Wood Elf. I couldn't hang about waiting to get one. Like, 1 Wrestle Wood Elf just does work for me. So I think those are really important choices. And And I have to say, so far, I've really liked the movement up tree. Like the automatic stand up every time he gets knocked down is just really, really changing things. So I really like that. So I do feel like this run it's been a learning experience for me because I'm not used to playing within the constraints like everyone. Like I'm not used to playing in the constraints of this 1.6 million TV cap. But now that I have played in it, I definitely think I really like this decision. I actually really like the sidestep first wall answer. I think that was a good call. I think this was a lucky random, but I think sidestep first and then randomly I'm okay with. But actually, like the fact that was our one turner just now, because we haven't built a catcher one turner, because again, you're trying to do a short run because the ladder's monstrous. And so for a short run, just getting that sidestep in, you can do it much more easily here than you can on a catcher. And it does give you that option for the one turn, which is really nice to have. So yeah, I think there's a lot of things I've taken. Again, also like everyone else can disagree with me and say that they think that for 1.6 you can't afford it. I will buy that third reroll now 1,000,000% of the time. 1,000,000%. Wood elves are so much better with 3 rerolls. I don't want it to have to be my leader thrower. A leader thrower can be a luxury I get afterwards 4 rerolls. For me, 3 rerolls is so much stronger on Wood elves. It lets me play the way that I like to play, which is aggressively. So he told us, Hendy. He told us before you got here. So yeah, that was the Wood Elf run. I think I'm going to park these for now. I think we'll come back to them later in the season, but I'm going to park them for now. What I will do before I park them is, since we've got 200,000 in the bank and 12 players, I'm going to random agility here, and if I don't like it, I'm going to fire and rehire. I don't like it. I don't want a jump up leap player. So let's take Ek. Keep the name. We've not done well on our randoms on this team, to be honest, because we've also fired 2 defensive catches already. And we'll just hire a baby catcher to be an X pace, because we've got loads of cash. Shockingly. Get Ek all the fancy gear. Oh, not that. We don't have that one. Cool. We do want leaders. So to take this team into playoffs, what I would like to add to it, a movement 9 somewhere. I was originally thinking catcher, but increasingly I just think to myself, if we can get movement 9 on Saddest Jackdaw, at least I'll feel like I have that movement 9 for a 1 turn. Leader on this thrower. Sneaky get here. I think there's more I would like after that, but I think if I can hit those 3 things, I'll feel like it's at least doable. Like that's at least a team that I can take in and give it a run. It won't be perfect. I think the other teams at 1.6 million are going to be scarier, but I feel like that's a team that gives me like some sort of chance. Do you know what? Let's random on talk as well. I won't necessarily fire and replace because I quite like having the money in the bank, but since we just fired the other one, we can afford to carry a random here. And that's a good one. Okay, so this in the long run could be our 1 turner now. So talk we can now build towards being another 1 turner. That's really nice. Cool. And that also just gives us options on the 1 turn, right? Like sometimes it'd be better to use Saddest Jackdaw. Sometimes we might want to use Saddest Jackdaw for something else and we can use that. That's a nice one. Good random. All right, so we're going to expensive mistakes and then park this team and then we'll do a different team.